Right, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. This is for Mercury retrograde going direct in a couple of days. It's for the new moon in Aquarius. You are Aquarius, but you could be anyone because I've been telling all the signs just to watch them all if you resonate my messages, because it could be anywhere. And this could also resonate years later, months later, whatever. But if you're in real time, I'm in Channelist and Pisces moon, and all the messages are so romantical because Pisces is soulmates, twin flames, true love, unconditional love. In the divine feminine, we have enlightenment. In the subconscious, with enlightenment, there is no separation. We recognize that we're one with the divine. So you're very connected, this divine feminine, knowing that this, I feel this is a very strong connection with who I'm picking up on in the dream time. Addictive is what I'm hearing. Feelings, yeah. Take time out to explore the deep emotions you're experiencing. I just said that. I felt it was very deep feelings. I'm also feeling a lot of heat on my leg. That's often when my like a healing guide is coming in here. So it could be, it could literally be you've got a sore leg, but I feel it's just there's a lot of healing going on here. A lot of sexual healing. Like, yeah, I feel like there's a lot of like astral sex going on in this one. This is Aquarius keeping it kinky. And you're like no longer able to deny in the subconscious dream space these feelings that you're having. Or your twin flame isn't. Divine masculine, whether this is you or your person in the subconscious, is they know they're lovable. They're feeling worthy of a love, like a twin flame love. But they may have to be releasing themselves from codependent situations or karmic connections, something that isn't good for them. But it's because they've realized their worth. And yeah, they're almost ready to be calling you in. This is weird though, because it's like I feel like that it's calling in your soulmate, but I feel it's like calling your soulmate, like calling your twin flame, because this is going on in the subconscious. So it's like this is going on underneath the surface, and at some point it can come up to the surface, right? Divine feminine in the conscious. Oh, this came up for the last thing. Telepathic, yeah, close soul connections are harmoniously synchronized, creating moments of telepathy, strong telepathic bond in the everyday waking life, as well as the dream time, keeping it sexual because it's true love. That's beautiful. Because you're just absolutely 100%, it's true love. Forgiving and learning, you forgave them a long time ago, I feel. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. It might not also be about your twin flame. It might be just you've brought to your awareness other people you need to forgive and release to free up your heart for your twin flame. And this might, I'm feeling like this might not be someone that this is coming in really soon, but you're just so trusting in the journey and happy with where you're at. You're just excited for whenever this is divinely timed. You're open to the magic is what I want to say. Divine masculine. Oh, forgiving and learning as well. Interesting. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. So you're mirroring each other in the conscious mind space. You begin to feel your heart beat faster when you're close. When they think about you, their heart beats faster. I mean, this is probably because all the sexual dreams that's going on, but you're in separation, time apart from your partners in the rise. But I feel like it's a fact that you are separated. I can actually think of people that this will make sense to. Well, quite a few, but like Aquarius placements. Healing begins for the feminine and the physical. I feel you're doing a lot of mental healing. You might have even embarked on a course of therapy there, counseling. Like, you'll forever hear me say, because I'm all these other things, but I'm a counselor, a therapist, and I'm a huge advocate for therapy, because that's what I see time and time again, is people, not loving themselves and not trusting themselves, not believing in themselves, not feeling worthy, and not having good boundaries. And a good counsellor can sort that, and it doesn't need to break the bank either. So obviously, some counsellors will be more than others. I don't know, it's, you know, it just depends on your perception of things. Like some people will think I'm cheap because of all the different things I do: hypnotherapy, shamanic healing, counseling, life coaching, like all these different things, and just basically Akashic records, multi-dimensional healing. Like some people could charge like tens of thousands for it. Like, trust me, I know some people that do. And then other people will think I'm really expensive. So it's just choose your own prices. You know what I mean? Like I feel in the new earth, we're not even going to be working with money in the same way. But the point is you're worth it. You know, you're worth that healing. And I feel divine feminine needs to be healing her mind of something that's going back and forwards, to and fro, and something like that. Because they've also got sadness and isolation in the mental space. So that's a lot of mental stuff going on. I feel that some of this is, I'm picking up on someone going through their dark night of soul. And I've had the privilege of supporting many people through their dark night of the soul on this journey. It's needing, you know, somebody to hold your hand through that process that gets it. Because going to a counsellor that isn't a twin flame, they're going to think you're batshit crazy, let's be honest. Whereas I am not going to think that. And thank God I was lucky enough to have a counsellor that totally got me and got the journey. Right. Right. Divine masculine, detach. But I've pulled in a bit, so it's like they're just not able to let you go. They daydream about you. But they're also not, they're not ready. Yeah, they're just not. I've pulled moving on in reverse. They're not ready to move on. Like they're not ready to let you go, but they're also not in a place of being able to do anything about it yet. Let's see if this is going to give any more info about it. And also, yeah, they're not ready to move on, because that would be moving on. That's the fuck this card to me. But they're not moving on. They're not ready to move on from a situation or another person right now either. But they're also not letting you go. I hide behind material things, but that can also be like, it feels like Facebook and stuff like that. Like there might be somebody that's kind of flashy or living the high life, kind of still very kind of not in divine masculine energy yet. It was my fault, but I blamed you. Yeah, this is all screaming that. I know that I crossed the line with you. This person's been a bad boy or a bad girl. It's time for me to heal now. But they just need to heal themselves before they come forward to you, whoever this is. I will wait for a sign from you. You and I were too young. Oh, this makes sense. Yeah. So it was like, this is someone, you were too young, weren't ready for the love, and they're aware that they didn't treat you right. Maybe you were actually in a relationship or something and they cheated on you or something. I don't know. Right. We've got 51, grateful, optimism, joyous view of the future. Yeah, but I feel whatever's went on there, because it might not be the whole stories for you. It could be none of it's for you, but someone's, because I'm getting a lot of detail. It's like basically they've got an optimistic vision of the future, and you do too. But I feel this could be people that are like in different countries or in the same country, but feels like your world's apart, dimensions apart. But like I say, if this is about ascension, don't assume that your twin flame can't catch up with you really quick. I'd be preparing that they can more than that they can't. You might be in a bit of shock because, yeah, Merkaba, wow, activation, transcendence, ascension, you're rising up. And that's what I just said. Like this person's getting it and they're getting it fast. So that's when miracles can come about. They're pulling me to the dance card over here. So I don't know why that's significant, but dance. It's got swans in it. Swans mean true love to me. Step into the light, share your gifts and talents with the world. Perhaps it's because you're sharing your gifts and talents, your twin flames stepping up and sharing who they really are, and this is what's bringing them closer to you. When it's divine, like, yeah, look, because you're not dimming to fit in. Are you dimming your light in order to fit in? Not because it came out in reverse. You're not doing that, so it's forcing them to come out their shell. And they'll be grateful for you in the long run. The great gathering, it's all coming together. Intuitive hits, soul tribe. You're attracting your soul family, including your twin flame. You're attracting each other. You'll survive this. New solutions and beginnings. Yeah. Love it. Got to stop somewhere though. Tune into the portal of your heart for the truth, and it's got twins on the card there too. So love it. Right, for the last two Pisces, and yeah, and then I can get to my bed. So please like, comment, subscribe, watch all the other ones.